Halls just like this one behind me, 123, will very soon have their own Naloxone kits, and we got an opportunity to have an exclusive first look at exactly how Toronto Fire is training their crews. Here's a look.
We're going to use the nasal Naloxone. It's a single use, so don't test it. One use in the nose.
In under 2 weeks, these Toronto firefighters will have a new, potentially life-saving tool at their disposal.
We are more than often than not the first ones on scene, and certainly our goal is to make sure that we can administer this life-saving drug if required.
Toronto Fire worked closely with officials from Sunnybrook to determine how and when the drug can be administered. By the end of this week, nearly 800 firefighters will be trained to use it in its nasal spray form.
One active kit per truck. There will be a number of spares at the hall, and then additional spares located at both the district chief and platoon chief offices.
The initial cost to equip firefighters with the drug is just shy of $50,000. It'll cost $25,000 annually to maintain. Firefighters in Calgary, Edmonton, and Vancouver already have Naloxone as part of their first aid arsenal. Police in Vancouver do as well, but in Toronto, that's not the case.
The paramedical staff that we have in Toronto is by far the most robust in the country, and they are in attendance with us all of the time.
Meanwhile, Toronto Public Library is signaling its intent to train staff and keep Naloxone on hand.
Well, we are a public space, and we have Torontonians in all of our spaces, and this is a crisis that is affecting all Torontonians.
The topic is back on the table Monday, Toronto Public Library's next meeting. They've been given a quote of $145 per Naloxone kit.
We have over 550 staff who have first aid training. They will be offered the opportunity to take the Naloxone administration training, and I think at this point we're expecting they will be given Naloxone after following that training to be used in the branch.
Stay, chest ride.
Yeah.
How often? Once every? Right.
Toronto Fire is slated to have kits on their trucks by October 2nd. By that time, nearly 3,000 firefighters will be trained. Now, Toronto Public Health is providing a lot of training to different groups around the city, and what we're hearing is that over the last several months, year to date, they've actually given out about 1,700 Naloxone kits. They say demand has gone up exponentially over the last year and a half, and what we're hearing is that it's not just Toronto Fire, not just the librarians, but also they're seeing families stepping forward, looking to help relatives that may be combating substance abuse issues. So they're saying there really is a great need right now. Bara?
And don't do as public health or the Ontario Chiefs of Police or the librarians or the Pharmacists Association or the Poison Control Center. They teach chest compressions. There's hundreds of causes of respiratory emergency, and they all mimic drug overdose. So you don't need no chest compressions because it's not a cardiac arrest. They're killing you all on purpose.